computers too.
We are old. We are.
Started, Ren. You know.
Oh, yeah. Ready? Okay. Good morning, Todd County. Welcome to the emergency board meeting of the Todd County Commissioners. Today's date is Wednesday, May 24, 2023. Roll call, we have Commissioner Denny, Commissioner Becker, Commissioner Noska, Commissioner Newman, along with the Auditor, Treasurer, and County Coordinator. Please stand, and we're going to do a quick moment of silence for Commissioner Erickson, and then we'll do the pledge. Let's do the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Once again, good morning. Is there any amendments to the agenda?
I have none, Mr. Chair.
If not, I would entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
Motion by Becker. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Noska. Discussion? If none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Carried. Thank you. Okay, Commissioners. All right, I will read the board action in the record. Background pursuant to Minnesota Statute 351.02, there exists a vacancy in the office of County Commissioner, District 3, due to death of Commissioner Erickson. Recommendation is that the Todd County Board of Commissioners approves the following by motion: to adopt the attached resolution for the declaration of vacancy in the office of Todd County Commissioner, District 3. Okay. And the resolution states, declaration of vacancy in the office of the Todd County Commissioner, District 3. Whereas the Todd County Board of Commissioners extend their sympathies to the family of Todd County Commissioner Rodney Erickson with the recent news of his death, and whereas the Todd County Board of Commissioners value Commissioner Erickson's service on the board and to the Todd County community for the last 10 plus years. Whereas pursuant to the Minnesota Statute 351.02, every office shall become vacant on the happenings of certain events before the expiration of the term of such office, including the death of the incumbent. Now therefore be resolved that the Todd County Board of Commissioners does hereby declare a vacancy in the office of Todd County Commissioner, District 3. Do we have a motion, please?
So move.
Motion by Denny. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Noska. Discussion? This, as commissioners, this is one of the things you don't expect to do. So, any further discussion? If none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Thank you.
The item we have then today is the resolution resolution to call for a special election for the office of County Commissioner, District 3. The background: in order to fill the vacancy in the office of Todd County Commissioner, District 3, the county board must hold a special election pursuant to Minnesota Statute 375.101, since the remainder of a term is greater than 1 year. I do have some more background, just for public, because it's very hard to do this and remain respectful, but we are under timelines. Since 2018, there are only 5 calendar years on which an election can be held. That's February, April, May, August, and November. Due to these circumstances, we are pressured to move quickly. The office is classified as primary possible, so there are 2 potential dates that elections can be held for a special election plan. Those 2 dates remaining now for us are just August and November. Minnesota statute and rule require that any entity calling an election must notify the auditor's office and the Secretary of State via my office, the auditor's office, at least 74 days in advance of an election. That deadline is not movable. It's set by statute, and it's approaching quickly. Unfortunately, it happens to be this Friday, the 26th, and that was the need for the emergency board meeting. If this resolution would have waited another week, we would have to wait till a November-February cycle, taking us into next year. Minnesota Statute 204D.18 allows for the county auditor to put in place a catch-up election cycle for special elections such as these situations. Our office will send out notice of filing to publish for the weeks of May 29th and June 5th. The filing period will be June 6th through June 20th. There will be a 2-day withdrawal period, that being June 21st and 22nd. Depending on the number of persons that file, this could be 1 or 2 election event plan. We also follow under the constraints of absentee for military and overseas voters, and that by law opens on June 23rd. That's the urgency of moving forward with this. With that said, I will read the resolution into board minutes today. Resolution to call a special election for the office of County Commissioner, District 3. Whereas the Todd County Board of Commissioners has declared a vacancy in the office of the Todd County Commissioners District due to the death of Commissioner Rodney Erickson. And whereas the remainder of the term for the vacant position exceeds more than 1 year. And whereas in order to fill the position as expediently as possible, the County Board of Commissioners must hold a special election pursuant to Minnesota Statute 375.101, Subdivision 1. Whereas under the Minnesota Statute 205.10, Subdivision 3A, a special election may be held on the 2nd Tuesday of February, April, May, August, or the 1st Tuesday after the 1st Monday in November. Now, therefore, it be resolved that the Todd County Board of Commissioners does hereby call for a special election to fill the vacancy in the office of the Todd County Commissioner for District 3, which includes the municipalities of Long Prairie City, Long Prairie Township, and Reynolds Township. Be it further resolved alternately that in the event 3 or more candidates file for this open seat, a special primary election shall be held in the 3rd District on August 8th, 2023, and a special general election shall be held in the 3rd District on November 7th, 2023. Be it further resolved that in the event that 2 or fewer candidates file this open seat, a special general election shall be held in the 3rd District on August 8th, 2023. Be it further resolved that any proper notice of these special elections shall be given, that the nomination and election of candidates be conducted, and all things pertaining thereto be done as provided relevant to Minnesota law.
Okay, you've heard the request. Is there a motion, please?
So moved.
Motion by Nazca. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Danny. Discussion? If none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. All right, with that, is there anything else that needs to come in front of this board? If not, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Motion by Becker. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Nazca.